Okay, these problems ask us to use the table and the graph to write the equation of the quadratic function. We know that we can use the x-intercepts to help us find the equation of the quadratic function. So first we need to identify the x-intercepts. So on problem number 1, we see that there's an x-intercept at x equals -4 and another x-intercept at x equals -1. Now, when we write the equation as a product, we know that we write x plus 4 times x plus 1 as our equation equals 0 as our equation, because we know that the zero product property tells us that this right here will be 0 when x is -4, because we know that -4 plus +4 would be 0. So you have the opposite sign in the equation as you have for the x-intercept itself. Now, in order to find the sum, we actually need to calculate the sum. So we can use a generic rectangle to help us calculate the sum. So we have x plus 4 and x plus 1. X times x is x squared. X times 4 is 4x. X times 1 is x. And 4 times 1 is 4. So then we have to combine like terms when we're writing out our sum. So we have x squared. 4x plus x gives us a total of 5x, and then plus 4 equals 0. We can put the equal 0 on the other side. So that would give us the sum for this quadratic. Now, moving on to the graph, we can see that there is an x-intercept at x equals +2. So we know that we're going to write one of our factors as x minus 2. We can see that we have another x-intercept at x equals -3. So we're going to have an x plus 3. Now remember, order doesn't matter with multiplication, so you could have the x plus 3 times the quantity x minus 2. That would be fine. Remember, this equals 0. They are the x-intercepts, so we could have the equal 0 on the other side. It's the same thing. Okay, now we want to calculate the sum. So once again, we're going to use our generic rectangle to help us find the sum here. We have an x minus 2 and an x plus 3. So x times x is x squared. X times -2 is -2x. X times a +3 is +3x. And -2 times a +3 is -6. So we have our sum is x squared. -2x and +3x combine to make a +1x. You can say plus 1x, or you can just say plus x. Minus 6. And then obviously equals 0. So these are our equations from a table and a graph.